And on a different topic, I was wondering if you saw the comments from Russian President Vladimir Putin this morning, responding to the president's comments in the interview on Tuesday night. Is the president worried at all that he may have inadvertently started a little war of words and trading shots back and forth, and get in the way of finding some common ground on various shared priorities?
Well, President Biden and President Putin certainly have different perspectives on their respective countries and how to approach engagement in the world. But where they agree is that we should continue to look for ways to work together, as was noted in part of President Putin's comments. And there are areas of mutual interest. New START, which we just extended for 5 years, is an example of that. Obviously, Russia is also a member of the P5+1 as we look ahead to what's possible there as it relates to preventing Iran from acquiring a nuclear weapon. So we are confident that we can continue to look for ways where there's a mutual interest, mutual national interest, but the president is not going to hold back, clearly, when he has concerns, when he has, whether it is with words or actions. Go ahead. I'll go to you, Nacho. You have a scooplet. You can go after a few other people. Go ahead.
On that same topic, obviously you say that you want to work together with Russia on areas of mutual agreement, but Russia has now decided to recall its ambassador. I mean, is there a concern that the president agreeing that Russian President Putin is a killer could escalate tension even further?
Well, our ambassador, Sullivan, remains in Moscow. We remain engaged, and he remains engaged, as is our team on the ground with the Russian people. We continue to believe that diplomacy is the first step and should always be the first step and should be our objective as we pursue all relationships, even with our adversaries. So we are hopeful that that will continue to be the case.
I just want to get your reaction to actually some of Putin's exact words here, because he responded with a bit of a euphemism that translates roughly to "it takes one to know one," pointing to slavery in America, treatment of Native Americans, the atomic bombing of Japan. Does the president have any response to that kind of language?
Well, the president believes that one of the greatest attributes of the United States is our honest self-reflection and our constant striving for progress. And there's always more work to do, as he's stated himself. I've been doing this long enough not to try to get in the mind of President Putin, but I can assure you that President Biden still believes there's more work we can do here in our own country. Go ahead.
Just to follow up quickly, you're talking about self-reflection, does President Biden regret calling Vladimir Putin a killer?
No, the president gave a direct answer to a direct question.
So then how is that, you don't want to escalate tensions, how is that constructive to the relationship when you talk about diplomacy being primary between the U.S. and Russia? How is calling Vladimir Putin a killer constructive to that relationship?
Well, President Biden has known President Putin for a long time. They've both been on the global stage for a long time, worked through many iterations of a relationship between the United States and Russia, and he believes we can continue to do that.
Does the president believe that the leaders of Mohammed bin Salman, one of the crown prince of Saudi Arabia, does he view him as a killer?
I don't think I need to add more killer names from the podium just today. But
I won't ask you about other countries.